Hi, my name is Daniela Maria Magsaysay Sigua, or Dia for short. So my film, Dimteng Tilawag, or Daybreak in English, has been officially selected to be part of the Empowered Women 2022 event under the Gandhara Independent Film Festival. And can I just say it's such an honor to be featured along with these amazing filmmakers. So basically, I'm here to briefly talk about my journey as a filmmaker here in the Philippines. So basically, both my parents are actually part of the industry. And although I tried to follow a different career path, I eventually landed in this same industry because I discovered that I have a passion for it. And I loved specifically the fact that you can do creative storytelling using different aspects of the film. Like you can use music, you can use the editing, production design, etc. And although here in the Philippines, I'm not really a director, I'm a digital colorist by profession. And because of that natural affinity to color grading, or to color as an aspect, I used color grading as a narrative device in my short film. And I actually use the same philosophy every time I work with other filmmakers. Like I make sure that color is there to assist and not to distract, to enhance the story of the film. So basically, I'm actually very privileged to have been born in a time when women in the industry, or women working in this industry, is a norm. There are actually a lot of female filmmakers now here in the Philippines that are very well respected, and a lot of people look up to them, including me. And I know that this was not always the case. As I mentioned, my mother is also part of the industry, and she's actually also a digital colorist. She was actually the person who inspired me to get into this field. And like long time ago, when color grading was at its infancy here in the Philippines, there were no women colorists in the industry. And my mother was actually one of the first to have learned the software, to have learned the craft. And although that was the case before, it's amazing because after how many years, right now, presently, the number of women colorists match or even exceed the number of men colorists here in the Philippines. And I think that really has something to do with the standard that my mother set way before. She really went before us. And because of what she did, and the respect that she earned as a woman colorist, we are now many. We are now a lot of females in color grading. And I'm actually excited to see that same story play out in other fields. I want to see that each profession is no longer bound by gender, but bound by passion and talent. I guess personally, as a colorist, in my experience, specifically as a female, since you're working personally with the director and DOP, or basically that's how it is here in the Philippines, you have to have that perfect balance of strength and humility, if that makes any sense. Like, I have to show them that I know what I'm doing, that I deserve the respect because this is my specialty. I'm a specialist. I'm not just a an operator but an artist. But at the same time, I can't be so strong that, you know, the clients will feel iffy around me or feel like I don't respect their opinion. And I feel like my gender also has a big role to play in that. I think all women have that struggle, especially in an industry that is still, of course, like the film industry is still admittedly a man's world. And so I feel like out of all of the struggles that I've gone through, I feel like it's always the balancing of the two that I go through every time. Anyway, but to end on a good note, I have so much respect for all the filmmakers, or even this industry here in the Philippines particularly, because as I mentioned, there is a place already for women here, and there is like a lot of respect already for women practitioners in the field. And I know that as more people become aware of the issues that our gender faces, or not just the females in general, but all genders, I feel like we will just become better and better, and the industry will become more inclusive to every gender. And I'm actually very excited to be witnessing the first sparks of that. And I hope that the same thing happens to all the other film industries in the different countries. So yeah, basically that's it. That's my story, and that's my hope for the future, to see a more inclusive environment in the industry, and to see more women, of course, in this industry. Anyway, that's all. Bye bye.